What's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, my name is Steph, and today I am super excited about this video because I am reviewing the new Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Foundation. So I am super excited about this. As soon as I saw it, I was very intrigued by it because it says that it is youthful. I am close to 30 now, and I'm just all about something that's going to make my skin look better, and I'm getting more into foundations that don't feel super heavy or look super heavy. I just want my skin to look super fresh. So I was really excited about that, and then whenever they reached out to me, I literally could not even believe it. The chance to work with Marc Jacobs Beauty is amazing, so thank y'all for partnering with me on this video. And I'm going to show you guys, I tried to stay away from any kind of reviews, watching any, reading any, because I wanted to just come up with my own thoughts on this foundation. So you're going to see the 3 shades that I chose out of the 29 shades that I think are going to fit my skin tone, and then I'm also going to show you guys 2 different ways to apply it and give you my thoughts. So like I said, there are 29 shade ranges in this foundation, and that just makes my heart so happy because there's nothing worse than wanting to try something new or being really excited about something and not being able to find your shade. So I think it's really awesome. They have very fair, and they also have very deep and something in between. So you're going to be able to find your shade. And I also really appreciate the fact that they have nice olive yellow undertones. Someone being super fair like I am, but also having that olivey undertone because I am half Filipino, sometimes it's really hard for me to find shades that are going to actually match my skin tone while having the right undertone too. So I really appreciated that, and I'm going to show you guys kind of some swatches right here and show you guys the amazing PR package that we got because it was so generous. So I wanted to just kind of give you guys a better idea of the shade range.
So here are all 29 shades in the foundation, and then I did go ahead and swatch the lightest shade, a medium shade, and the deepest shade in the range.
So before we jump in, I do want to tell you guys that my skin is normal to dry, and I know that this foundation claims to be a little bit more on the matte side, so I did really hydrate my skin, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch these on my skin. I feel like these are the 3 that's going to be closest to my skin tone. So I have light 270, light 210, and then medium Y320. I'm pretty positive this one is going to be too dark, but let's go ahead and swatch them. Okay, so I feel like 210 just kind of melts into my skin. It's kind of the perfect color. 270 is going to be really good when I have a little bit of a tan, and then the last one's definitely too dark for me right now. But they all have a really nice kind of olivey yellow undertone that isn't too yellow for my skin tone, which is hard because I am more on the fair side. So finding a more fair foundation with a yellow undertone is always kind of tricky, and I feel like this one's going to be perfect. So with the color selection, I'm going to tell you guys, I feel like the packaging makes it look a little bit lighter than the foundation actually is. I thought this one was going to be way too light for me, and I think it's just the plastic packaging makes it look a little lighter than it really is. So definitely keep that in mind, and I'm going to do half of my face with a brush just because it is more of like a medium coverage. So I'm just going to do like stippling motions. That color is like perfect. I do have KP, so like I do have redness right around my jawline. So far, the coverage, I would say, is more of like a medium. I think it's definitely buildable, but it feels super light. I really like how this looks with the brush. I feel like it just looks really nice on the skin. So here's like a comparison. My normal skin, you can see like my redness over here, and then the side with like a light layer. You can still see my freckles and all of that stuff, but I feel like the redness is covered pretty well. So even for the other side, I only used about this much for the half of my face. I just can't get over this color. This color is like perfect for my skin. I am kind of interested to see how it's gonna do with the Beauty Blender, just because it is more of like a medium coverage foundation. I feel like I'm gonna like the brush better just because I get a little bit more coverage out of it. So comparing the two, I feel like I got more coverage out of this side. This side looks just a little bit more luminous. I feel like it's gonna dry down anyway, but right now it just looks a little bit more luminous. But this area is still kind of bothering me a little bit. So I'm just gonna add a tiny little dot. Just kind of go over those areas. Then I still have a little bit of redness or anything I wanna cover up peeking through. But I really, really like how it looks on the skin. Okay, so I've let my foundation dry down. It's been probably about 5 minutes. I just feel like my skin looks really healthy and it doesn't look dry. It's not clinging to any dry patches or anything like that, and I just can't get over this color. It is perfection. So I'm excited to see how everything kind of goes on top of it. So I'm just gonna speed through the rest of my makeup and then I will come back when it's all done and let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is what the foundation looks like once I put the rest of my makeup on. And you guys, I love it. Like, I feel like this is one of those foundations that I like the more that it actually even sits on my skin. Like, the longer I wear it, the more I like it. And it didn't oxidize on me at all. I was kind of worried about oxidizing because that's happened to me before. I fall in love with a color and I fall in love with a foundation and it oxidizes. This still fits me so perfectly and everything just went on top of it so well. Like, I didn't have anything that was like skipping or patchy or anything like that. Everything went on top of it really easily, and I just love the way my skin looks. Like, it looks youthful and it looks really flawless, but it doesn't look heavy. It just looks like you kind of have perfect skin and you are just really, really blessed. So I am very, very impressed. So I hope you all will try this out. Once again, I am wearing the shade Y210. It has that perfect kind of olivey undertone if you are my skin tone, and I am just in love with this. So check it out. I will have links for everything down in the description box. Thanks again to Marc Jacobs Beauty for partnering with me on this video, and hopefully you guys will try it out, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!